Our solar system. The Sun, 8 planets and their moons form a system called the solar system. Let us know more about the constituents of solar system. Stars. We see lots of stars on a clear night. A star is a hot glowing ball of gases that has its own heat and light. Stars are very big in size. They look very small as they are far away from us. The Sun is also a star. It is a huge ball of hot gases. It gives out heat and light. It looks bigger than the other stars because it is our nearest star. Stars never move. They are fixed at one place in our solar system. Planets. The word planet in Greek language means a wanderer. It is a huge ball of rocks. They move around the Sun along a fixed path called an orbit. They do not have their own light and heat. They receive light from the Sun and other stars. Our Earth is also a planet. It gets heat and light from the Sun. Our Earth is one of the 8 planets that belong to our solar system. The planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun. It is extremely hot during the day and extremely cold at night. It has no moons. It can be seen as a bright object in the east just before sunrise. It is also visible in the west just after sunset. Venus. Venus is the second planet from the Sun. It is the brightest object at the night sky except the moon. It is almost of the same size as the Earth. We call it the morning star when it appears in the east. We also call it the evening star when it appears in the west. It looks like a star, but it is not a star. It has no moons. Earth. Our Earth is the only planet which has life on it. It has one moon. It is the 3rd planet from the Sun. It is also called blue planet of the solar system. Mars. Mars has red-colored soil, so it is also known as the red planet. It is the 4th planet from the Sun. It has 2 known moons. Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. It is the 5th planet from the Sun. It has 67 known moons. Saturn. Saturn is the 2nd largest planet with 7 rings around it. It is the 6th planet from the Sun. It has 31 known moons. Uranus. It is the 7th planet from the Sun. It is very cold. It has 21 known moons. Neptune. It is the 8th planet from the Sun. It has 8 known moons. Our Earth. Our Earth is one of the 8 planets of our solar system. It revolves around the Sun along a fixed path called an orbit. It also rotates on its own axis. About 70% of the Earth contains water and 30% area is land. Due to major portion of water on the Earth, it looks blue when seen from the other planets. So, this is also called as blue planet of our solar system. Our Earth is made up of rocks and minerals. These rocks and minerals combined together to form different layers from the center towards outer surface of the Earth. The innermost layer of the Earth is called core. It consists of an inner core made up of solid iron, an outer core of hot molten iron. Core is the hottest and deepest layer of the Earth. Above the outer core, there is another layer called mantle. It consists of hot molten rocks called magma. The outermost layer surface, where we live, is called crust. It is made of solid rocks. There are some cracks and holes on the Earth crust. As the pressure of the magma increases, it comes out forcefully through these holes or cracks over the Earth's crust. This is how a volcano erupts. The magma which comes out over the crust is called lava. Movements of the Earth. The Earth spins around its own axis continuously. The axis is an imaginary line which runs from the North Pole, passes through the center of the Earth, and joins the South Pole. This spinning or rotation of the Earth on its axis causes day and night. The axis of the Earth is slightly tilted. The Earth also moves around the Sun in a fixed orbit. This movement is called the revolution of the Earth. Season changes on the Earth due to this movement of the Earth. Day and night. The Earth takes nearly 24 hours to complete one rotation on its axis. During the rotation of the Earth, half part of the Earth which faces the Sun gets sunlight. This part has day, while at the same time, the other half of the Earth which does not face the Sun does not get sunlight and has night. At a time, half part of the Earth has day and the other half part has night. Seasons on the Earth. The Earth completes its one revolution around the Sun in 365, 1/4 days. The days are longer in summer and shorter in winter. The revolution of the Earth around the Sun causes these changes. An imaginary horizontal line drawn around the center of the Earth on the Earth's surface divides it into Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere. India lies in the Northern Hemisphere. Our Earth is tilted to one side. While revolving around the Sun, when the North Pole tilts towards the Sun, it gets more sunlight. So, the Northern Hemisphere has summer season. At the same time, the Southern Hemisphere is tilted away from the Sun and gets less sunlight. So, it is colder and has winter season. After a few months, the South Pole is tilted towards the Sun and the North Pole is away from the Sun. Thus, the South Pole gets more sunlight and so it has summer season. At the same time, the Northern Hemisphere, which is farther away from the Sun, gets less sunlight and has winter season.